Kerberos. They've misspelled their fucking name. Alright, let's get into it. Bans, we got Draven, we got Echo bans. We saw some pretty nasty Echo jungle being played, and Draven is just an S tier right now. Kled, that's the Akban, you know. And then the Akban goes into the Akshan. That was a terrible joke. But yeah, that's Akshan ban. Expected. Expected. Nami ban, okay. So that removes Nami Lucian from the equation. Is the music balanced? You just need to know a little bit. Alright, Viban. She has the power of anime on her side. Quite dangerous. Yeah, I will turn off the music in-game. Kerberos. Isn't it supposed to be Kerberos? I think that K is a mistake. It's supposed to be Kerberos, like the demon dog. That's the Mumu pick, you know, nice flex pick between jungle and support. In this tournament, we've seen both. So let's see what Maldgang chooses to counterpick it. Counterpick Leona. You know, engage with engage. Pretty nice. They could pick ADC here. Or they could go for flex pick. Yeah, I mean, hey. Alright, they go Leona Samira, right? And Mumu can't engage on you if you have wind wall. If that's a Mumu jungle, they're already griefing. I don't know, Aftershock, it's we're gonna find out. What is their pick? Jinx. Jinx and Mumu. I mean, there's some synergy there. Lockdown, and she just gets she gets extra stacks with lethal tempo, I'm supposed, but that's all I can think of. It does look like a Mumu jungle. They want 3 for 3 with the Mumu jungle. Their Mumu jungle is strong. We played against them. Okay, it's Jinx Lulu. Alright, pretty good. Disengage. They can just CC Leona, CC Samira out of her ultimate with Lulu ultimate. That's pretty good. Ornn. Alright, just a nice general pick. And they're going to ban out, I'm presuming, the Ornn counters. Gnar, banned. The Kerberos Gnar, very strong. Oh, sorry for the mic. So what do they want to ban? Because they have to blind pick at least the mid. They have to blind pick the mid. Yeah. So they're just getting rid of mids right now because they know what they're going to take top. So mids are only, you know, danger right now. Sure, they're fine with anyone in the jungle against a Mumu. Unless this is some technology we've never seen before and it's a Lulu. Lulu mid, a Mumu support, and they still have to go for another support. And they have to go for another jungler. Okay, that's the Corki ban. You know, the dreaded Corki on the side of Kerberos. So the last mid ban will be... I don't know much about these teams, but they're pretty CC heavy. Yeah, okay. Annie, yeah. Rotations. Annie can just make really fast rotations. Kennen is open at the moment for top side for Kerberos. Unless Maldgang wants to pick Kennen mid. They could. Maldgang still has the pick here. They're picking Kayn. Uh-oh. I may have spilled the beans. I may have spilled the beans too soon. For those of you who don't know, the new Kayn technology is if you go Kayn with first strike, it doubles his orbs. So you all should be spamming Kayn, and I don't think they're gonna change that because it's working as intended. It's just busted. They just double his orbs into like completely. As long as it's active, all damage you do gets double orbs. Yordle gang, absolutely 3 Yordles, pretty good. Victor mid, glorious progress will be made this game. I mean, it's nice, good control mage, and Seraphine mid to finish it off. Poppy jungle. Okay. This is quite interesting, I think. Let's get started in here. I need to switch around these because it's going to piss me off. As we go into the game. Is the audio level good for everyone? Alright, we have a fan out from the blue side. Red side, they are concentrating on the bush. Thinking that they might invade. I mean, Amumu's got a very strong invade. With the 2 bandage tosses. So I wouldn't blame them. Trying to protect the red side. Oh, they're looking to gank. Amumu spots it out. They're walking away. It's been warded. They know it's been warded. D-ward. That's a gold advantage. Massive gold advantage to Leona. Basically support gap. No first strike Victor. Yeah, and no first strike on Kayn either. It's red Kayn. Which is just frankly disappointing. Like, I'm just really disappointed. There we go. Alright, we have here in the mid lane nothing super scary happening. Leona pointing out Jinx heal and Lulu exhaust. Showing that they can't really be too aggressive. Victor taking some early damage. If I'd have to say why Victor didn't take first strike is because Seraphine can just... Seraphine, like, passively gets those little bubble things that home in on you and have absurdly high range. So it's just not in her favor. Okay, grasp proc. Hit onto Ornn, getting that free grasp. Picks the shield so he doesn't get bonked over the head. But Kayn is doing a very fast clear, I think. I don't know. I don't play too much Kayn. Mumu, I mean, they're on relatively the same pace. Kayn is going to do it faster, just naturally because he can walk through fucking walls. And clears a camp in like 3 hits. In the bot lane, the level 2, no one's deciding to go in, but it is currently in favor. Actually, I think it's fairly even. Yeah, in terms of gold, actually Lulu is ahead, but that's because Spell Thief's Edge is just fucking busted. We're just keeping there. Ooh, Leona misses the engage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Seraphine and Victor trading a lot. Phase Rush proc, and he just walks away. But yeah, Seraphine is too aggressive for Victor to have anything. Any like proper usage. Uh-oh. Amumu's going for the invade, I think. No. Okay, this is going to be really bad. Kayn's going to get his level 4. Spots out the Amumu. Will he try to contest it? No, he won't. Amumu walking towards Victor. They're going to be safe. Samira and Leona are there. If he counts the CS right now, he should know that Amumu didn't actually take his Krugs. Yeah, he should be going to Krugs right now. Didn't pop the Scryer's Bloom for some reason. That's both Scuttle Crabs going over to the blue side. Okay, shut up, Seraphine. No one cares. Actually, hold on. I need to change the summer name. All right, this is much better. Okay. First back for Kane. Buying a Tear of the Goddess. No, he's going Assassin, but he's not going First Strike. So he's just either they didn't see what I was saying or report jungler trolling. I mean, he's got his 2 Ruby Crystals up. Almost ready for a Bounty Cinder. In the top lane, fairly even in CS. I mean, the Poppy Ornn matchup is not too exciting. They both do % max HP damage. And Ornn can't really initiate onto Poppy because W. Okay, seems like actually Poppy's going to be in the lead here. We go down. Let me see here. Nothing is really happening. They have Drake warded, so that's going to be the next big objective. In terms of CS right now, Amumu is very much in the lead. Going to be quickly getting his level 6 power spike. In the top lane, Ornn is actually forced to go back. He doesn't have any mana. Despite being able to build items, he cannot build consumables. That's typically why I go first item, Corrupting Pot. So I can get mana, and then I can build everything else later. We have a gank here, incoming from Kane. A flash root onto the Lulu. She's knocked up and stunned, but she escapes just fine. 2 TPs, both the Ornn and Lulu. Lulu comes in first, then Ornn. Kane goes in, gets some big damage, a huge charm onto 3, massive AoE damage. Will Poppy go down? No, Poppy survives. Lulu Poppy just barely making it alive. Leona's polymorphed and slowed. No one loses their life despite the massive initiation from Seraphine. Will they be looking for more? Seraphine still walking around. They have vision on her. That was a crazy fight, and it's genuinely surprising that no one died there. That was really close. That was like crazy close. So say that. Will there be a bit of a mid lane kerfuffle? Not really. We can't see Kane's transformation, which sucks. Like I want to see. But he did get a massive queue into like 20 people. Well, not 20, but he got it into 4 people. So I can imagine that's a shitload of orbs. Okay. Amumu's getting pretty low, but they are doing a good job of zoning away everyone from the thing. From the dragon. Hextech Drake does go down. It's pretty good for blue side. You know, they like the attack speed. They're really low. Kane is looking for something. Just clips Amumu with the Q. And walks away. The CS game is really important right now for Victor. It's still 0-0 in terms of kills. Will it be changing? Top. Ornn currently in the lead in terms of levels. Even when it comes to CS. Slightly Poppy favored, but, you know. Not much special. Very, very deep invade here from Leona and Samira. Will they be able to steal red buff? No, just barely. It resets. That's actually pretty good gameplay from Amumu, but now Victor knows that they're in the area. He's going to be very careful. This is a sleepy game. Yeah. It's very, very slow. And Jinx has to do a lot to get back her CS lead. Because the bot CS lead is pretty powerful, and red side needs that. So blue side needs to do everything in their power to stop that lead. In the top lane, nothing special. Akboy is playing dangerously, I'll say that. But the CS lead does go affirmatively in Poppy's direction. She's just chilling there, I suppose. Jinx staying alive. But maybe not for long. Kayn is there. They spot him out. He was just barely in vision. And he's going back in for another fight, maybe. He sees the vision. Lulu shoots at him a little bit. Deals some nice damage. He will take care of the vision. Amumu not really ganking anyone, which is surprising. I mean, it's Amumu. Like, the general rule of thumb is if there's an Amumu in the game, it's like it's a fiesta. Okay, I mean, Glorious Evolution begins. We have the very first evolution for Victor. He does have the augmented E. Yo, what's up? That's me, I'm Benjamin. Okay. Very, very slow. This is we're 11 minutes in. No deaths. No kills, nothing. Just a farm fest. Okay, okay. As I say that, gank onto Poppy. She dodges out everything, presses W, and runs away. Wow, this is exciting. She's on her way to get her Divine Sunder at a pretty decent pace. Leona gets spotted out by the Amumu. Stun onto both of them. Aftershock procs. Root onto the Victor. A stun, a charm, and a Ornn God, Call of the Forge God, leaves a dead Victor. And 2 flashes over the wall to get Amumu. Alright. Red team makes their mark. Getting a 3-man mid gank. Burning 4 ultimates. No, 3 ultimates. 3 flashes? No, 2 flashes. 3 ultimates, 2 flashes, and a hell of a lot of damage. As we see here, initiation, once again, by the red side, on to Jinx. Poppy comes in and slams Samir into the wall, knocks up Leona. Leona is going to die. Kayn, fortunately, is able to get out, so he will live to tell the tale. It is a 2-for-2 trade. No longer having flash did not end up well for Leona. We have Poppy now on the bot side with Herald. So this tower is as good as gone. I don't know what Kayn's doing here. Maybe just soaking up XP. Ooh, they are getting pincered. That's Ornn TP out. They are completely surrounded. Amumu stays back to get destruction onto the turret. Ornn hits onto 3. Doesn't have Call of the Forge God. Tries to flash in and dashes, but Poppy W does massive damage. As Amumu ultimate holds 4 in place, they are completely stunned and done as the Victor Enhanced E does massive AoE damage when they are stuck in place. Samir ultimate goes out. Is able to kill the Amumu, but not much after that. Not in favor. Ooh, a lot of damage by Victor. Knocked into the wall, almost, not quite, but still she's going to go down. Leona tries to be the shield. Actually, successfully is the shield for Samira. That was incredibly well played. The Poppy W stopping stopping the Ornn initiation onto the back line was incredible, followed by the Amumu ultimate onto 3, and Victor E just melting through everyone, and Chainsy seeing it with Victor W. I mean, if you're Victor, you gotta be really happy about that, because he is... I think he just got another augmentation from that? He got 3 assists, no? No, but he's halfway to his next augmentation. Which you gotta love. Hype in chat. As Blue Side makes her comeback, that's 3 kills for the Jinx. Whatever CS she was down, she's now exceeded that. 500 gold lead for the Jinx. 200 gold lead for Victor. Almost 1,000 gold lead in favor of Amumu. 200 gold lead for Poppy. And 500 gold lead for Lulu. Oh. Victor pays the price for his glorious progress and dies for it. He is going to Luden's Tempest build, which I haven't been seeing a lot of. I've been seeing a lot of Crown, but Luden's Tempest damage is just absurd. And they do have a lot of tanks on the side of MLV, Maldgang. So it does make sense that he'd want to get as much magic penetration as possible. After all, they did add that new magic pen item. That's going to be absurd for him. Oh. Seraphine. Okay, let's hope this bitch fucking dies. Sorry, personal bias. I'm not allowed to have that, but fuck Seraphine. Jinx shows up. Mid lane, they have decided to swap, let the Victor side lane. Just get some CS for his stacks for passive. In that fight, Kayn did level up. Or I guess not level up, he did transform. So that's really good. It is red Kayn though, which I don't like. So I guess we have to deal with it. Although, Phage and Kindle Gem, is this Divine Sunderer red Kayn? Is this new tech? I have never seen this before. Divine Sunderer red Kayn. Unless some other item I don't know of builds out of Phage and... Oh, it's Gore Drinker. I'm stupid. Some other item does build out of that. It's he just didn't have the Iron Spike Whip. Oops. Alright, but this is pretty big. They're all congregating around the mid lane, seeing if they can get some push in. Jinx is left alone to try and stop the push. She does get some free CS. Victor down in the bot lane. 75% towards his second augment. Probably going to augment the Q, although I personally like augmenting W because a free slow on every ability is pretty busted when you're ahead. And they are ahead. 2,000 gold. Oh. We have here a fight coming in. That's called the Forge Gods. Knock up onto 2. I don't know how that hit him, but that did hit him. Okay, Amumu was going to have to die for this. Maybe flashes away. Can he run away? No, he cannot. Kayn kills him. Is Kayn going to keep going for it? No, Poppy is able to run away. Got knock up somehow. Not sure. But Poppy has enough gold in hand to complete her Divine Sunderer. And it's just one down for a Call of the Forge Gods, so there's no team fighting going to be happening soon. I guess from both teams, because Amumu did use the Curse of the Sand Mummy. Oh, in the bot lane, Victor does go down. Poppy tries to come in to help her. The Divine Sunder damage is massive. It's going to probably use her E to jump in. Ooh, big damage. Q, can he continue to hit? That's a flash away from Leona, and that is Samira down. Divine Sunder keeping Poppy alive. W blocking it. That's what I wanted to see. The Q blocked out from the Poppy W. Stops any more initiation. That is actually really incredible. Poppy was able to survive that 2v1 and turn it around. Divine Sunderer, not a broken item. I promise. gets a revenge kill for the victor. Still 20 CS behind, but that's still a 400 gold lead. Those kills and assists really do wonders. As Jinx is sitting on 1,900 gold right now. 2,000 basically. Probably going to wait for this Drake fight to see what happens to expend it. They see everyone on the back line. That's Norn TP coming in. Can they fight? Call the Forge God is up, but so is Curse of the Sad Mummy. They've pulled out the Cloud Drake. Orn's looking for initiation. Nice poke damage out from Victor. As Poppy walks up, they reset the Drake. Amumu could look for initiation. That'd be really, really greedy. Goes in on to the Yorn. Call the Forge God is up. And he misses it entirely. Goes the opposite direction. That's Curse of the Sad Mummy onto 2. And Victor kills out Kayn. Victor kills out Samira and Ornn. Just completely melts and they're all CC'd and stunned up. Quadra kill for the Victor. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but somehow Ornn missed the call of the Forge God. It went the opposite direction. No one got stunned up. CC in coming in from Amumu. Let's watch that back. I want to see that again. Take a look at this. All right, we have here walking up. Amumu gets a hook onto the Ornn. Ornn hits him, knocks him airborne. Akboy is hit there, knocked up. Call of the Forge Gods comes out. He's knocked airborne by Poppy ulti, so he's completely stuck. Stunned out to the corner and Curse of the Sad Mummy on the sides. Victor gets his E off onto 1, and his ultimate is just doing massive burst damage. Then completely blown up right afterwards by both Poppy, Jinx, and Victor. Just completely cleans them up. Super Mega Death Rocket comes out. And it's just cleaned up by Victor. That was spectacular. And they just get a free Drake off of this. This lead that was, completely surmountable, it seems, is gone. That was the fairest fight they could take. And they were completely denied it. The timing on that Poppy ultimate was immaculate. Stopping the Ornn from recasting Call of the Forge Gods and knocking everyone up. If we look at the gold here, 2.6k gold on Jinx now. And 2k gold on Victor. He just got a quadra kill. That's 4 kills. It's 1.2k gold. Just like that. Let's look at the items. A Cosmic Drive and a Runon's Hurricane. These are big items. Like, these are deathly power spike items. In a team fight, grouping up is going to mean that you completely just melt to Jinx rockets. Fishbones. And Cosmic Drive means Victor's just a complete powerhouse. He can run down anyone, dodge everything, especially with Face Rush. And he just has the bonus AP while he's still in a fight. It's crazy. 40 bonus AP for just fighting. And Victor loves that. Just casting spells. Thornmail is almost up for Poppy. Oh, sorry for that. Oh, they see Kayn. Bandage toss onto Kayn. Will he regret it, though? Oh my god, the damage from Victor. Just completely evaporates. I mean, he has plated steel caps. He doesn't have any magic resist. And Victor has, well, a lot of pen. How much is that? 29 pen versus Kayn's, like, 30 magic resist. All right, stat out onto Leona. Call of the Forge God. Gets knocked up onto 2. And a charm completely whiffs. Actually hits Lulu in the back line. Leona still goes down, and no one has died yet. That's a Mumu down, actually. Caster Curse has just the pure damage onto Samira is ridiculous. Jinx was left ignored in that entire time, and she gets her stacks up of lethal tempo, and her passive Q stacks up. It's game over. Just the sheer attack speed. She's got 2.3 attack speed from just her passive. Something ain't right. In the bot lane, Akboy doing a pretty good job of... What the fuck are these floating around him? Huh? He's got like fairy sprites or something. I don't know. Alright. First Ornn upgrade goes out to Ornn, naturally. He's got the Rhyme Forge Grasp. I wanted to see Kane's magic resist real quick. 44 magic resist. With 20 magic resist, do you even have... It's like, was it 20%? 10%? With 20%? With 20 MR? Can someone in chat take a look at that? Looks like lingering particles of Poppy W. Yeah, it's buggy. Yeah, she's just like... She's got a ring around her. Interesting. Yeah, it's not like an indicator for her shield throw. It's just bugged as fuck. Right. What to build next? If I were Victor, I'd build the new item, the lethality, magic pen item. Because they have a lot of shields on the side of MLV, so you'd get your maximum. You'd get your 20 magic penetration. Which would allow you to even melt Ornn. Okay, that's a TP in. They were looking for a fight here at the tower. Call of the Forge God comes out, hits a Mumu. And, well, Lulu is completely dead. But Curse of the Sad Mummy hits onto 4. They're stuck underneath the tower right now. Poppy W grounds out the Ornn in the backline, but they're just fully engaging under this. Exhaust comes out onto Jinx, and she is down. Yeah, no, Ornn is a tank. The only one they get out of that is Samira, but that's because she died to turret damage. Holy shit, that was absurd. They didn't have the Victor there for the consistent magic damage, but this might be actually a reverse sweep here as Victor, he's got the phase rush, he's got the Cosmic Drive, flashes out and kills Ornn. That's a double kill. I don't think he's done yet. Waiting for the good moment. That's a Kerberos I know? Yeah. The Kerberos you know. Throwing a fight completely because they didn't have the people there. But again, I can imagine we weren't expecting just the full dive under the tier 1 turrets, but the tier 1 turrets aren't really that scary. Ooh, that was really close to a steal there. There was no smite out for Kayn. That is terrifying. Shrila's battle song is popped. They are going to transfer this to a Baron. No vision on Baron. I don't think they're expecting it either. Lulu does pop the blast cone. So they do know something's up, but they are completely evaporating this right now. A vision in onto Baron. That's an Ornn TP out. Baron is down, and a charm lands onto 4. Call of the Forge God knocks everyone up. They might pay this dearly with their lives. Actually, wait, they're all still alive. Samira completely CC'd out of her ultimate. No one is dead. What? They just lost 3 people in a fight that looked completely one-sided. Let's look at this real slowly. First, initiation from Kayn. Gets knocked up to the side and dealt damage. Stunned up multiple times due to W. Call the Forge God gets big damage onto people. Amumu ulti. Big hits onto 3. Samira tries to deal damage, but Victor and Jinx just doing way too much in the backline. And Ornn just gets completely melted. Sorry, Leona gets completely melted. Okay, so despite that looking really, really good for them, they didn't actually have any of the damage to back it up. Samira wasn't in the middle of that fight until the very end. And at that point, she just got chain CC'd and killed. This is not good for MLV. Jinx is going to be unkillable in these fights if they get Cloud Soul here. Jinx just pops a Super Mega Death Rocket, and the speed bonus from Cloud Drake is going to be terrifying to work with. Already she gets a speed boost from the, like, each Cloud Soul. She gets a slow resistance, so, like, she's good. But now, like, with Cloud Drake, ooh, with Cloud Soul. Okay, they're going for a 0-4-1 right now. Poppy just doing some good pushing in the bot lane. Will they go in? I think they're kind of scared to go in now. They don't have a lot of vision onto where everyone else on the team is. And Poppy can take this out herself. That's half the turret gone, and she just hits it a couple times. No one is in the top lane at the moment. So that is free. Okay. Kayn is waiting there. They do trade CC. Akboy takes a bit of damage. Kayn just backs off. Victor looking terrifying. His E does menacing amounts of damage. That first proc took out a fifth of her HP. Okay, flash W in from Kayn. Kayn is down. Oh my god, but the backline goes in. Samira pops her ultimate onto 4 and kills 2 quickly. The collector power spike doing massive things for her. And they're still continuing the fight here in the river as Amumu gets locked up, chained up, and just stays there and accepts his fate, dying. Wow, let's just look back at this. It happens very, very quickly. So you have to be careful. Hold on. Happened very quickly. So we have Kayn goes in. He flash W's up and knocks up the Jinx. Jinx then gets CC'd, hit by the charm. A dash in with a Q from Samira, and she is down. Samira pops her ultimate and just melts entirely Victor. And then from there, it just falls down. If I were to say what went wrong there, it's that Amumu used his ultimate way too early. They overextended and Amumu ulti was way too early. That translates to a turret and maybe more here as they're looking around. Respawns are coming in, so they can't stay too long. They take 2 objective bounties. And they'll keep it at that. They are resetting for Drake, though, and some big shutdowns went for the way of Samira as she grabs and completes Lord's Dominic's regards and a big F sword. Meanwhile, Jinx already has her Infinity Edge. And wow, that is a lot of damage. I'm curious to see here. Victor, what does his E damage do? His E damage is 800 if he hits both. I mean, that's just absurd. He's got 350 AP. He's working on his... I'm guessing that's supposed to be his Rabadons. Okay, W does come out. Blocks off people from going in. Call of the Forge God comes out. Hits onto Poppy and Victor. Victor is able to flash away. Big Curse of the Sad Mummy onto everyone as they are completely stunned up. And the damage comes in from Jinx, just barely staying alive there as they retaliate. Big damage from Samira. The Lord's Dominic's Regard is doing a lot of work as only Amumu and Victor are alive. But Victor, he's at full HP. He can really easily kill him here. He's keeping Cosmic Drive procced with bonus movement speed. And there's nothing they can really do here. Amumu can just start on Drake, and Victor can probably protect everyone. That was a really incredible team fight. Just the trading of abilities, and they had a chance to do Drake, and they completely lost it with Ornn, TP, and TP from Seraphine. But Victor still has everything available. All right, Amumu is in a bit too early. How they steal it? No, they can't. He is down. Unfortunate. We could have seen some Korean plays here from the Victor. Not very glorious of him. Not very glorious. Okay, the big damage onto Leona. Leona has to reinitiate. Call of the Forge God comes out, and a massive stun out onto the Victor. He is just chain CC. Lulu ulti has to come out, but he just won't be... They just won't let him play the game. Leona does go down for this, but that's their big player. Just chain CC'd. Big buy Rabadon's death cap is prepared for him, so he does crazy damage. He has one item open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's okay. They all have one item open. I was like, wait a second, that's not right. Is it just hiding their last item? No, they all have one item open. Not even buying an amp tome. There's another money for an amp tome. I don't speak Dutch, but sure, whatever you said, Swinger. The MLV factor has been initiated. Just more CC equals more GG, I suppose. Okay, that's Victor TP coming up. And they are ready for Act 2. This time, however, it is warded. Kane is on the other side, though, and so is Ornn. Ornn doesn't have a TP to come to the fight, which means they are fairly safe from a Call of the Forge God. There is Leona ulti available, but no one's there to stop them. That's blue team has slain the dragon. The Baron, sorry. Samira almost gets her ulti off, but is CC'd immediately by Amumu, but that doesn't really matter because the damage is still there, and everyone is dead. That was incredibly int. Amumu does stay alive. Somehow. Okay, W does finish him off. Poppy? It would have been really funny if Poppy just beat the shit out of the turrets there. But even though they got it, they kind of threw that fight entirely. They just stayed in the pit for too long. AoE damage was too high. Too bunched up. I mean, there's not much you can really do. And Baron does reduce armor and everything. But at least MLV can't, you know, end the game on this. Because where Poppy goes, there are super minions. Or I guess Baron minions. And Poppy by herself is really good at stopping any anything bad from happening. Divine Sunderer just very powerful. It looks like this 500 AP. The Victor is terrifying. He just needs some more magic pen. I'd probably go for a... Okay. That's TP and Call of the Forge God used on just Poppy. That's scary. But surely they realize they don't have it available for the fight now, right? If we take a look at objective timers. Okay, no. Call of the Forge God should be up. That's a 50-second cooldown. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that it was that short at this point. He has, like, what, no? He has 10 ability haste, 25 ability haste. Okay, he actually does have a fair bit of ability haste from his items. Now, Ornn has upgraded the Seraph's Embrace over the Liandry's. Oh, no, it's just bugged. You can't, I was like, you can't upgrade Seraph's Embrace. That's not how it works. Okay, everything has been upgraded. Okay, knock up on to Victor. He is charmed as well. Lulu ultimate is used, but he is dead. Curse of the Sad Mummy comes out and stuns a couple people, but there is no damage after Victor is down and dash into the backline. Make sure Jinx is dead. That's a triple kill for the Samira. Quadra kill for Samira. And that's GG. Victor completely caught out. Terrible positioning. Just leads him to dying. That's GG called. On the side of MLV, But can they end here? Maybe they will DDoS and die. Okay, now that's GG called. And the game is over. Very, very unfortunate for them. Yeah, this... What the fuck? Seraphine from here to here? The Seraphine's ulti is just fucking busted. Like, I am utterly convinced that that doesn't need to exist. Okay. That was that. We can go to the next game. That's Glad banned out. Draven banned out. I'll be curious to see if any characters will be banned from the last game compared to this game. That's the Nami ban. Muscle. Echo ban. MLB, good Echo players. The Amumu ban? Okay, so they actually didn't like the Amumu. God, it looks so fucking disgusting when I yawn. I just saw the Twitch video. Okay, who will go? Forge. Okay, yeah, Call the Forge God was just too good in those fights. Mass AoE knockup was just too much for them to deal with. Brom! It's Brom. Okay, well, I mean, we have Brom. I don't have much to say. He's just Brom. He's just a good support in general. They pick Lucian, so they can't go Lucian Brom for MLV. But who do you pick Lucian? You can't go Nami. But they pick out the Vi, right? Because MLV didn't ban Vi like they did last game. So Vi comes out now. It's gonna be pretty powerful. So they go Braum and Vayne. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Braum can set up CC onto them, and then Vayne can just knock them into walls and continue the engage. Continue the chain of CC. That's Seraphine picked out. Assassin. Whoa, Assassin Jungler is what they need now. What? Huh? Zillion mid? Holy shit, okay. This is... I'm fucking excited. This is Zillion mid. Yo. Fucking epic. That's based. That is the most based pick you can go. Morgana. Okay, so this is Morg jungle. Most certainly. Actually, no, it's flex pick. Morg can be either support or jungle. Very good against Vayne, naturally. You could just Q her, and then she can't move. MLV draft is so int. Not really. It's Braum. You bring Braum for good luck. Poppy ban? Like, it's just Braum. Braum is the best luck, you know? Okay, who's this guy? Gonna be... Graves? I haven't seen MLV play Graves. Corky ban. Expected. Really just made Vi completely useless. She'll die every time she ults for no return. I mean, yeah. It's a genius pick, but it's so stupid. Like just picking Zillion mid. Vladimir against a Zillion? I mean, yeah, wow, okay. You can dodge out all of his damage. You can dodge out all of his damage and you do big damage yourself. They need some AP damage. I like this. He's hard to grab a hold of because of his W. They pick up Viego in response, alright. You know, you need to melt the tank somehow. I don't know how good Viego is into Vi, but we can find out. There are a lot of characters that he wants to grab, though. Lucian, if he grabs onto Lucian, it's just like GG. Grabbing Lucian, Vladimir, Morgana, I mean, any of them is really good for him. And Tariq. What the fuck am I looking at? Are they funneling? Is this what we're doing now? The grand finals has come to funneling. Oh, that is so funny. Oh shit. They're funneling the vein. And that leaves Nartop. Alright. Picks have been made. 3, 2, 1, go. We are back. Concentration here around the bot side. This is game 2 of this best of 3. MLV is currently in the lead with a bit of a interesting comp. Good luck, boys. Ooh, that is despicable as usual. They are ganking. Morgana root does come out. Guardian does block a lot of the damage. Nothing too spicy happens. Morgana does get a nice bit of gold, though. So that's how we begin. All right, we have the Fimbulwinter Tariq top technology. I mean, that's just, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. Okay. Starting strong here in the mid lane. Vladimir has a cull. I wasn't expecting this. But I guess he knows he'll be able to, like, uncontestedly get CS here. So, cull is pretty good. In the top lane, Tariq currently in lead with CS. In the bot lane, nothing too spicy. They are even in CS. When they hit level 2, they can't really jump at each other because of Morgana's Black Shield. Oh, I mean, I have to really keep my eyes on mid and bot right now. Because the junglers are hovering mid lane. I mean, Vladimir is very safe in the mid lane. Grasp for Turek versus Gnar. It seems hard to proc. Yeah, it does. I would have gone Glacial Augment personally. Okay. A little bit of a CS lead for blue side. But yeah, I think Grasp was just the wrong idea. Grasp or Aftershock would have been better. Stun out on to Vladimir. He has to W. He flash away, but very, very late. His first blood goes to Vladimir. Not playing safely at all. He has no one to blame but himself there. So they are going to go for the scuttle. You'll have to back off. Yeah, no, just Vladimir played that extremely poorly. In the bot lane. They are roaming to get the next scuttle. There might be a bit of a fight. Vayne here is left all alone. Do they initiate on to Vi? Vi is initiated upon, and so is this. Vayne will be able to escape, and so will Vi, just barely. Vayne is stepping up very, very far here. The sustain being pretty okay for Vladimir in lane. I mean, he can just use his Q and heal up everything. He's doing fine. Tarek is in a CS lead right now. Bit strange. But seeing as, you know, Gnar had to go to help with the, what's it called? Scuttle, then yeah. Okay, I mean, he missed Gnar entirely with that Q, or whatever that ability is. That's his E. Oh, it's his E. Alright. I mean, he's getting CS. I mean, that's not bad. I feel like early game really isn't the key point there. Vi might be looking for a wraparound here. She is top. In the mid lane, though. Nothing happening of note. He is out of mana. That is an issue. But there is no good way for him to back here, as Vladimir just easily shoves in the wave. That's one Q out. He doesn't really have the mana to just spam another Q. Bot lane, they are pushing in. Throne, they're trying to push out as fast as possible so that Vayne loses as much CS as possible, but they're back. Vlad chilling. Okay, Vi is spotted out. Herald is walking. Sorry, not Herald, Scuttle. Vi's knocked up. We have mid lane rotation here, as well as Gnar. Just to make sure to tell Viego that he is not welcome. Okay, Q out onto... Oh my god, he is tanking so much of the wave right now. But I think that's... Okay, that's ulti popped from both sides. But 600 HP over 300 HP. It's a good trade for... very easy to proc. Trust me, I'm silver. Yeah, bro, just stun him and hit him, bro. It's easy. I mean, look at the sustain that Vladimir has. He just presses Q a couple times and then it's back. Okay, top. That was just a bonk on the head. Bot lane. They've pushed up the turret right now. Okay, that's not what I wanted to press. Wards are spotted out. I mean, this is just really slow. It's 1-1, but still. These champs aren't exactly early game aggressors. Oh, Vi, though, flashes in, knocks up the Vayne. Oh my god, the sheer burst damage that Viego offers. That's Viego ulti used, TP in from Gnar. Gnar's going into the fight, but does not have Mega Gnar, and he goes down. Viego is rooted. He can't go onto Gnar. Okay, he takes the Gnar. Lucian has to flash away. Flash in from Gnar. Massive damage here as he goes down. Lucian falls to Zillion, just throwing out his Qs up there, but Viego falls too. Unfortunately, he cannot. He is no longer invincible to turrets. He used to be. He used to be able to reset turret aggro by just becoming someone else. You got the Predator boots out. I've been going Demonic Embrace for Sidon on Vlad. It's just, it makes his passive much more efficient. A lot of really deep damage. Oh no, he went in, is slowed down by the Braum and stunned up. Knocked up. Ooh, just barely dodges out the Braum stuff. Heals up from his ultimate, but he's got to play very, very safely. Heals on a minion. Meanwhile, on the top... Oh, shit. Top jungle. Mega Gnar is close to loading up. I mean, he's got 83. He's jumping away, but Mega Gnar is about to be ready. He's sticking on 98 Fury right now. He's at 100 Fury, about to transform. Mega Gnar is up. Can they look for something here? No, he's just going to hit the minions. I mean, that's fair. In the mid lane, they're chilling. Bot lane, also chilling. They might dive here. They have the stopwatch from Morgana as well as Morgana ulti. So if they just flash in, root, and then Morgana ulti, well, it's GGZ. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Because it's such a boring game. Like, sheesh. In the backline, Viego is prepared to do some funky business. Root has landed onto Braum. Morg is absurdly low. If she's not careful here, she could walk into Viego. Lucian ulti is used, but just hits minions. So he's just being very tactful with how he's farming. In the top lane, Vidra's going for a fight, but doesn't get much. They are waiting. They're going to gank this. That's airborne, knocked up, and stunned. He has to walk out. Lucian is picked up, and Vayne gets a kill on him. They're just going to completely obliterate this turret in the mid lane. Viego, what? How does he pop? Is that a solo kill? Wait, what? Hold on. I didn't see this happen. Okay, so they initiate onto him. Knocked up airborne. Ulti is used. Right, he's dead. Charge up. Used. Q stuns him again. Wow, that's just pure damage. And he whiffed the ulti, so he wasn't able to heal anything. That is just crazy. Just pure damage was able to kill him. In the bot lane, turret is gone. In the top lane, turret is getting in. MLV troll. I mean, yeah, dude. They do a little trolling. Then clearly something's fucking working in the draft. And I mean, he may be CS behind, but he is 3 kills up. Oh, what the fuck? The 3 kills haven't made really a difference. It's the cull. It's the cull gold. Crazy. Okay. Viego, nice damage. Lucian ulti up once again, but in the early levels, it does no damage. You know who does damage? Morgana. I'm kidding, it's Viego. Viego does crazy damage, and so does Vayne as they just keep on chasing here. Braum and the Q is able to connect the hit onto Vi. And MLV, despite their troll picks, are really not backing down. Gaining an absurdly decisive lead in the bot and mid lane. And they're going to keep on ganking. W is used by Vladimir. Can he escape? No. Auto attack resets from Vayne. They're just going to keep on going. They have this lead and they're just going to keep on extending it. There's nothing that Kerberos can do here. This is what we like to call tempo. You win the first game, you're much more likely to win the second game. Okay. There was a visual bug there. Viego has his Bloodthirster up. No, not Bloodthirster. Mortal Shield Bow up. So he's ready to fight. Personally, I think Lethal Tempo may be a bit better because you can proc it so quickly. But he's got Conqueror to help him out. Okay, charge Q over the edge, over the wall. Vayne is knocked up, but Braum is there to protect his support. Zilean hasn't even used R yet. He might have to now from the side. Is destroyed by the Predator Vladimir. Wasn't able to get his ultimate out in time. Okay. Nice damage from Vayne. Oh my god, this Vladimir is melting. Okay, big damage onto Lucian. Can he get another kill? That's 2 kills. Can he get a third? Yes, it connects. They tried to get the Vayne, but Vayne said no. Vayne woke up today. Low win rate player woke up and chose violence. A Keck and all chat from Braum. They really just used everything to try and kill him. And Vi is just standing there. I don't think he can do much. GG go next? I mean, yeah, Vayne is 9-0. I've seen Vaynes go 9-0. It never ends well for me. Not to mention a Hextech Drake. Means he's got more attack speed under his belt. Yeah, there you go. More attack speed, more ability haste. So Vayne is going to be crazy. He's completed the Wit's End. Focus support. Oh, look at this BM. I love it. Yeah, they did focus Braum, and Braum just didn't die. Locket coming in clutch. Although I would have personally gone for Even Shroud. Because Even Shroud is just a good item. Oh my god, look at that. The stun into the... Fuck, what's the ability called? Into the Time Bomb. The Dazzling Time Bomb, we'll call it. The Flashing Dazzling Time Bomb. Absurd damage here coming out from the Turek. I mean, he doesn't even have a mythic item. He's been so starved for farm and everything. Oh my god, the Vayne Condemn completely stops Vi Q from just happening. Viego charges up via Q. Dashes back in. Kill onto the Vladimir. Vladimir, the important thing about him is that he's an HP tank. He doesn't actually have any resistances. Not that they would matter much because she does pure damage. So you have to burst down the Vayne somehow. Vayne is playing very far up here. Lucian ulti used to just clear minion wave. Okay, I respect it. I mean, what? It's on a 100-second cooldown? It's not like you can really do much. In 17 minutes, the Turk tier is half stack. Yeah. He's going for the Winter's approach first item. Good shit. I mean, he can barely cast any spells. Oh my god. This is a 4K lead for just the Vayne. I mean, I don't know how you just say GG. I guess because they are eliminated if they lose this, but that is just terrible. They are going 4 top. Gnar has evolved into Mega Gnar. Goes in, ultimate used onto Vivi. Is locked down, popped shield bow, but yeah, they just blow up through it. And the old man is stuck in the bushes. No! Okay, well, that's how you get your lead back. You just simply kill them. Sun Tzu said something about that, I believe. 18 minutes and you're 4:18. Oh, a bit of BM happening here. Objective bounty is being claimed. Riot, do your thing. Shelly taking bot side turret and just clearing wave. Vladimir forgetting that. Oh my god, look at this Korean Shelly, dude. Look at him. Look at look at this. What the fuck, Shelly's just juking Vlad. Look at that. Oh my god, Korean Shelly build. Alright, there. Oh my god. Vayne is just moving. Look at this. A-clicking. Picking up CS while she's on the prowl. Meanwhile, on the bot side. Or mid side, I suppose. They are ready to push forward. Vayne almost complete her Ginsu's. Time bomb dropped out onto the morgue. Wow, that's damage. I guess when you go Ludens, that's what happens. I personally like to go, uh-oh. Whoa, the 3-hit damage. I personally like to go, Leandri's. But Ludens Tempest is pretty good, I hear. Especially this game. You just need to get more damage out. Okay, mid turret is gone. They weren't able to stop this impeccable push from the Tariq and the Zillion. We just have to wait patiently for Tariq to to get his Fimbulwinter. I mean the damage is real. They just need one more person to tank, and then Vayne can just do full damage. And that's their tank right there. Vayne is doing full damage. They don't have vision over Baron. I don't think they even know they're doing it. Yeah, that's Baron down. They could end the game right here. I mean, they should probably back. Look at these buys. They're going to fight over Drake and then back afterwards. Okay. Well, I say fight, more of a slaughter as they just quickly melt through it. But they should back here. They each have like 1,000 gold they could spend on. Vayne goes back. She has her Ginsu's. No, she doesn't. Okay. Vladimir takes a lot of damage, but that's just from his own spell. Remember, it takes, I think, how much percent of your current HP? 20% of current HP. So yeah, it just... It's big. That's Ginsu's Rage Blade and a Vamp Scepter. Probably a Blade of the Rune King. Might just be a Bloodthirster. Coming out for Vayne. The Even Shroud is purchased from Tariq. So currently he's getting himself some magic resist. And Armor. Essence Reaver is up for Viego. Okay, they might be initiating here. Braum dashes in. Is a target. Big stun on to the Vayne, but Vayne is revived. Chrono Shift keeps her alive. Flashes out and Q's in. That's Vi down. They thought they had the initiation on the Vayne, but the Zilean just Chrono Shifts her, keeps her alive. And they're not done for the fight. Vayne. 3 hit, almost, actually. Oh, Tariq ultimate comes out. Can't she stay alive for it to proc? Yes, she can. They are completely separated right now. Vlad is stuck outside the base. Vayne just does big damage, and that's GG called. A much more decisive game than the last one. Vayne went 13-1. That is GG for Team MLV. In the lower bracket, lower bracket finals. They're going to put up a bit of a fight, but not much. Yep. That's that. This Zilean just completely took them apart. Wow. That was terrifying. Absolutely, I want to do a winner interview. That was terrifying.